Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching from. How is everybody doing? How has been your day? And where are you watching from? I'm glad you're here. And thank you so much for watching. And those ones who will catch up with a replay, I'm glad you are here. And thank you for your support. I do not take anything for granted. So I'm so grateful for you all, family and friends. And may God bless you so much for everything. And I hope and believe and pray that we are growing, we are learning, and we are adding value to one another to grow in this platform. So thank you so much and welcome. I just gonna go ahead and introduce myself for those ones who might be new in my platform. And thank you so much for my new followers. Thank you so much and welcome aboard. I'm glad you've joined. So my name is Naomi. A happy wife, a mother of two boys, and I'm originally from Kenya, and I live in Australia with my family, Adelaide. And I'm a full-time healthcare worker, and I do online business on the side. I mean building Plan B, and I'm looking forward for my Plan B to replace my Plan A because it's possible. So thank you so much for watching. And if you've been following me and you've been wondering what kind of business is this, how does it work, what is this online business, how do I know, how do I get the information? It's a business with a proven system that has been there for a decade now, and it has transformed lives, and it's still transforming lives, including our lives, my life. And if you want to learn about that and you're interested, you just reach out to me, send me a message. I'm just a message away, and I'm very happy to share the information and guide you on how to check out about this business and get started, because that's what I'm passionate about, and that's what I do. I guide, I mentor, and I'm passionate to share this business blessing. You know, when once you get something nice, you don't want to keep it to yourself. You want to share to your friends and family that have found something that is transforming lives, something that is changing lives. That's something I wish I knew. I knew I knew some years back because I used to see, but never it's never too late to start something. At least I started. So thank you so much for watching. Today we are day 11 challenge out of 90 days. So we are still going strong. Yeah, we are still going, and we've been learning about gratitude. So thank you so much for those ones who are watching. I'm happy you are here. God bless. And let's inspire one another. So today, our day 11 challenge, I just want to talk about money magnet. So we've been talking about gratitude in every circumstance. Even the Bible says, give thanks to God in everything. He knew that if we are stressed, worried about circumstances and everything, we won't have peace of mind, and we'll get stressed and even depressed. But once we fill our hearts with gratitude each and every day, we'll change the circumstances. We'll have the peace of mind. Stress will reduce, because in life, when you sit down and reflect about your life, there must be something you need to be grateful for. There must be, even though there are challenges, health issues, loss, financial constraints, there must be something that we can find out and be grateful for that, and that makes a difference for our lives. So today I'm just going to talk about money magnet. How many times are we grateful for the money we have, even when we have just a little amount of money? Most of the time we complain, and me being the first one, when I was the book I'm reading, when I was reflecting on myself, I realized I'm the toughest complainer about money. Even when I'm paying a bill, I complain. Even when I'm paying for something I've purchased, I complain. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is a lot. So it's complain and complain and complain. And when I learned today that the more gratitude is riches and the complaint is poverty. Can you imagine? Gratitude is riches and the complaint is poverty. So I realized I've been complaining a lot, and I'm the one who is actually increasing my lack of money. Just that means I'm inviting. I've been the one who is inviting poverty. So I just want to learn from today to be grateful for the money I have, even if it's $10, even if it's 10 Kenyan shillings, whatever currency on your side. Just start by being grateful for that, because the more grateful you are about the money you have, even if you do not have much, the more riches you will receive, the more riches you will receive. Yes, the more you become grateful for the money you have, even if you don't have much, that little amount you have, the more you become grateful, the more you become rich, the more you receive more, because you are appreciating whatever you have. And that is the reverse. The more you complain about the money, the poorer you will become. Meaning we are the ones who have made ourselves poorer and poorer and poorer because we complain a lot. And I just realized most of the times, even when we get our salaries, we do not even pause to say a thank you, to be grateful because we have been able to receive that amount of money, even though we calculate and maybe realize it's not catering for all the needs we have. It's good to remember to be grateful. So today I just want to encourage us to practice gratitude in so many ways. Now, I just want to pose a question. If you are here with me, please feel free to comment on the comment section. This is an affirmation, and you can start practicing it today, and it will help you. Comment, money flows to me easily. And there's a book I was writing about spending money and everything, and I was writing where you can affirm and say once you pay for something, you pay it with gratitude, and you affirm that I've received such amount of money, even though you paid for that bills. Now, this is what I learned today, and I want to share so that you can practice, and this will change so many things in our lives. When we pay for our bills, when we pay for our rent, when maybe we pay for the school fees, sometimes some of the services we pay for, we spend and then we pay. For example, gas bill you use, and then you get the bill at the end of a month or 3 months, depending. Maybe if it's rent, you stay maybe for a month or 2 weeks or so, and you get the bill for your rent. Can you imagine when we get that bill, when we are supposed to pay that bill of gas or electricity or internet or the house rent? Can you imagine we complain? You use the services. You know, I was challenged when I was reading a book today that when I'm paying that service, that someone has already entrusted me their house. They have already entrusted me with internet without paying first. They have entrusted me with their services. I've already used them. They have entrusted me. They are waiting for me now at the end of the month, 2 weeks or 3 months. I'm supposed to pay, and then I complain. Can you imagine? That's not gratitude. So that's what I learned today, that we need to take time and be grateful and say, okay, at least I've had this internet for a whole month or 3 months. I'm so grateful for the services it has given me. I've been able to make phone calls maybe to my families overseas. I've been able to do some of the things maybe in my laptop to run my business just for free before I paid, and now I'm paying. So what am I supposed to do? Be grateful. Yeah, you pay the bill. If it's the receipt you are receiving, pay the bill and say, thank you, paid. That's awesome. Let's start practicing that for any bill, rent, school fees, and everything for the services we have received. This is what we need to start practicing from today. And once you come back to join me for another live, share what you've achieved so far by practicing that. Just pay your bill, pay your rent, pay your gas bill, internet, and with a thankful heart, with the gratitude, just say on your bill, when you receive maybe a receipt, say, thank you, paid. It can be purchasing something on the shops. Sometimes we want to check the prices and we purchase when we are at the end of the counter to pay. We are complaining, this is a lot, this is too much. We should pay now. From the day we should say, thank you, paid. At least you had that money to pay. How many people are out here? They do not have even that money. You had to pay for your services. You had to pay for your rent. You had to pay for your shopping, maybe in the house. So from today, thank you, paid. What about the unpaid bills? Maybe you do not have much money to pay. I know in this life, challenges and other issues make us to pile up bills without paying them. What we need to do about that? For the unpaid bills, just write thank you for the money. That's a strong affirmation and faith that you will get the money to do what? To pay for the bills. So from today, this is what I want to leave us to practice. For the bills that you've been able to pay, just write thank you, paid. That's the power of gratitude, and you'll see the changes in your life. For the unpaid bills, maybe they have you have debts you've never paid, you've not been able to pay. Just write on those bills, thank you for the money. So as I said, money magnet. That's how we want to start attracting the money and the riches by appreciating what we already have. Being thankful for what we already have, and affirming for the things we do not have, and believing we'll get them. Now, respecting money strengthens financial awareness. So when we respect money and when we spend them and appreciate and be grateful, it is strengthen the financial awareness. Like as I said, once we pay for the bills, we complain and we forget that we already use the services. Someone has entrusted us their things, their houses, their internet, and their everything before we paid. They have entrusted us. We have already used them. Now, when they want us to pay, we are complaining. But it's a weakness for everybody, me being one of them. And sometimes we complain without realizing that. But today, I learned this and I said, okay, I won't keep quiet for this. I just want to share, because sharing, what do they say? Sharing is caring. Yes. So let's continue to continue with the gratitude. Remember, every day as you wake up, 10 things, write down 10 things you are grateful for. You realize how much you are blessed despite the challenges. At the end of the day, reflect what happened during the day and pick the best thing that ever happened in your life, and realize how peacefully you will rest, and be thankful for that. And each and every day, count your blessings. There are so many things we've talked about. Being careful about negativity. You replace negativity with gratitude, because once you continue complaining and being negative about everything, that you attract more. That's a law of attraction. The universe says, okay, because you are complaining, okay, we'll bring more things for you to complain about. But once you are grateful, you attract riches, you attract wealth, you attract blessings, because you are grateful for what you already have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad you are here. I'm gonna end my live session, and I hope you will continue with the gratitude. And one of these days, we'll have time to have a chat and a conversation as we share how our lives are changing, because we are changing the narrative from negativity to being grateful for everything in our lives. Despite the challenges, maybe in health issues, but let's take time to think and reflect what we can be grateful for in every circumstances. The other day we talked about anything that you've gone through. Is it loss? It is health? Is it job loss? But what did you learn from that circumstance? That's what you need to be grateful for. So there are so many things we can be grateful for. So thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for watching. And as I said before, if you have been wondering what kind of business is this, and you want or you're interested to learn about this business, I'm just a message away. hit my inbox, send me a message. I'm happy to share information and details and guide you on how to get started, because that's what I'm passionate to do. And because I don't want to keep quiet for this business blessing that is transforming lives. Thank you so much, and God bless you, and hope you've been inspired for change. Bye for now. Looking forward to see you next time. Same place. God bless you, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining me today. God bless, and bye for now.